Hello and welcome to Yoga for Toned Arms. This yoga class is going to help you build beautiful, sculpted, and toned arms. I often get asked if I lift weights or do any powerlifting, and honestly, I really don't. My body weight is obviously plenty. It's just a lot of chaturangas, a lot of arm balances, and lots of repetition. So we'll go ahead and get started finding a child's pose. Bring the knees out wide, extend the arms forward, and rest the forehead down. Take a few deep breaths here with the third eye resting on the mat. Maybe the big toes touching back behind you. Knees can be wide or close together if your low back is sensitive. Take a big inhale here. Exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale, fill up, feel it fill through the back body, feel the belly expand and press against the inner thighs. Exhale all the air out, sink the hips a little closer back towards the heels. Next inhale breath, press your way up, tabletop. Bring the wrists so they're directly under shoulders and knees so they're under the hips. Let's warm up the spine, cat-cows. Toes tucked, gaze up, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, draw the belly button in towards the spine, round the upper back. Inhale, fill up, arch the back, tuck the toes, gaze up. Exhale it out. Once more, inhale, fill up. Exhale it out, round. Back to tabletop. Let's warm up the wrists since we will be on our hands quite a bit through this practice. Shift the body weight forwards and back. You'll have the wrist edge pointing towards the top edge of the mat. Fingers will be pointed back towards the body. You can shift the body weight forward and back, maybe side to side. And then flip the palms so they're facing up. Palms face up. You can point the fingers in towards each other, or you can point them back towards the body. But start to make fists. Touch each finger to the thumb. Maybe bend and straighten the elbows. Tuck the toes, sit back on the heels for a toe stretch, and then start to shake out the wrists. Inhale the arms overhead, interlace the fingers, and then flip the grip so the palms are facing up. As you lift up, draw the tailbone down, knit the ribs together so you aren't arching the back too much. Start to fire up the core. Inhale, get long through the spine. Exhale, lean right, gaze left. Continue to draw the tailbone down, belly button in towards the spine. Come back through center, lean left, gaze right. Back to center, bend the elbows, rest the head back in the hands, puff up the chest and bring the elbows wide. Now you can arch the back. Cactus the arms behind you, hold, squeeze the shoulder blades together, let the head go. Good, and then interlace the fingers behind the body. Roll the shoulders back and then let the fist package roll down towards the mat, let the head go. Cartwheel the arms overhead, pat out the feet, get some blood flowing back to the toes. Then walk the hands forward, lower the forehead down to the mat. Keeping the hips high. Option to bring the chin to the mat if you have a little more depth in the back. Flow the body through, finding a Sphinx pose. So you come down to the belly, feet can be hips width distance apart. You have the forearms down on the mat, elbow is under the shoulders. Start to squeeze the shoulder blades together, press the tops of the feet into the mat. Start to activate the glutes, lift the gaze up, let the head go. Bring the chin towards the chest, keep squeezing the shoulder blades back. Roll right ear towards right shoulder. Come back through center, roll left ear towards left shoulder. Back through center. Press into the hands, straighten the elbows, and then dial the thumbs so they start to point forward. Press into the hands, lift the gaze up, and let the head go. Good. Bend the elbows, pull the heart towards the top of the mat, lower the forehead down. Walk the arms out so the elbows are in line with the shoulders. Feet can be hips width distance apart if you have a sensitive back. Otherwise, bring the legs together, big toes and the ankles come to touch. Zip up the legs, press into the tops of the feet. As you inhale, lift the legs, lift the arms up. Think about trying to touch the elbows over top of the head and then lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift, lower. One more time, lift, hold. Try to get those elbows up. Try to meet them at the top. One more inhale, lift up, lower down. This time, place the left palm on top of the right palm. Rest the forehead down on top of the left palm. Again, bring the legs together. Unless you have a sensitive back, then you can have the feet hips width distance apart. On the inhale, lift the head, lift the legs up, gaze up, and then lower down. Inhale, lift, lower, lift, lower. Two more. Inhale, lift. Lower, lift, lower. Good. One more back body exercise. Extend the arms out in front of you. As you inhale, lift the arms. As you exhale, pull back, reach forward, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, pull back, reach forward, exhale, lower. Lift, pull back, reach forward, lower. Let's do two more. Inhale, lift, reach back, reach forward, lower. One more, lift, hold. Reach back, hold. Reach forward, hold. And lower down. Shimmy the hips right to left. Walk the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, press the hips back to the heels, pass through a child's pose. Forehead comes down. Feel that wonderful opening through the back body. Tuck the toes, straighten the legs. Let's meet in a downward facing dog. Pedal out the knees, right and left. Alternate right heel to the mat, left heel to the mat. Gaze towards the belly button. Press into the hands. Suck the belly button in towards the spine. If the heels don't quite touch the floor, that's perfectly fine. Just keep a bend in the knees and press the chest towards the thighs. Inhale the heels off the mat. Slowly walk the feet up to meet the hands. When you reach the top, bend the knees, ragdoll sway. Grab opposite elbow, let the head go. Release the hands to the mat. Interlace the fingers behind the body for a shoulder stretch. Let gravity take the arms over. Keep chin towards chest, gaze towards belly button. Keep the bind, bend the knees, press into the heels, let the bind lift you up to standing. When you reach the top, take an inhale breath. Press into the feet, start to contract the quadriceps and press the hips forward. Take the fist package down the back of the legs for a little back bend here. Let the head go. Inhale, come up. Release the arms, sweep them overhead, gaze towards thumbs. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward. You can bend the knees, plant the hands, gaze towards belly button. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands can be on the mat, the shins or the thighs, crown of the head forward, stomach in, back is flat. Exhale, fold, press into the hands, work forehead towards knees. We do again, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Once more, inhale. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step or hop the feet back, find your high straight arm plank, pause here. Bring the feet like hips width distance apart and start to tap right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder. Keeping stability through the core to avoid swaying too much through the hips. You want to be strong and stable here. Right hand, left shoulder, left hand, right shoulder. Finding these little taps. 3, 2, 1. Hands come down to the mat. Now shift the body weight forwards and back. As you roll over the toes, have the quadriceps contracted. So these toes are flexed, legs are strong. Shift forwards and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift forward, wrap the elbows in, take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Keep the elbows tight beside the rib cage as you lower down. Inhale, roll through, press on the tops of the feet, lift the gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest, down dog, hips go high. Revolve down dog, right hand to the outside of the left ankle. Press into the left palm, gaze towards left armpit. Switch it out. Press into the right hand, left hand outside of the right leg, wherever you can grab. Back to down dog. Send the right leg high, bend the knee, open up the hip, right heel towards left glute. Circle out the ankles, spread out the toes, maybe draw some circles with the right knee in both directions. Straighten the right leg, elevate the left heel off the mat, shift the body weight forward, right knee to forehead round, elevate high on the left tiptoes, send it back. Right knee, right tricep, tap it to the outside, adding a push-up, send it back. Right knee, left tricep, adding that push-up, send it back. Left knee to forehead round, adding 3 knee thrusters. So we lower the right knee and then press up and away. Lower, press, lower, press. On that high press, step the right foot forward, high crescent lunge. If you ever step your foot forward from a down dog into like a high crescent, something like this, and you have to step your foot forward a couple of times, if you practice those knee thrusters a lot, you'll make that space. You'll be able to step the right foot forward in one fell swoop. So here in your high crescent lunge, press the back of the left knee out, draw the belly in. Send the left arm forward, right arm back, gaze towards right thumb, turn the triceps on. Reach the right hand towards the back of the leg, left hand reaches up and back. Left hand comes down to the mat, right arm goes high, gaze towards right thumb. Draw some circles with the right arm, back, up, down, and round. And then reverse the direction. Send the right arm high and step the right foot back to meet the left foot, side plank. You can drop the bottom knee, keep the feet stacked, or you can lift the top leg for a little bit of a challenge. Draw the belly in, gaze towards right thumb. Vasisthasana, side plank. Good, keep pressing through the right hand, stacking the shoulders. Bringing the right hand to tap under the body, tapping the back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand comes up, bring it back down, high straight arm plank. Let's drop down to a forearm plank. Lower the forearms down to the mat, keeping hips in line with shoulders. Press the backs of the knees out, squeeze the glutes, suck the belly in. Breathe. Shift the body weights forward and back. So sending those shoulders forward, quads are turned on, you're rolling over those flex toes. 3, 2, 1. Walk the feet in dolphin. So the forearms stay down, but you start to walk the feet in towards the body, gaze towards the belly button. Press into those forearms, send the hips high. If you have a pincha, you can play around with it here. Otherwise, hold for a couple more breaths in this dolphin. Great for the shoulders. Bring the gaze towards the fingers, finding 5 dolphin dives. So we come up on the tiptoes, nose towards thumbs, and then bring the heels back towards the mat. So come up, tap for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press into the palms, straighten the elbows, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Send the left leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip. So find that movement through the hip here on this side, circling out the ankle, spread through the toes, just warming up the body. Straighten out the left leg, elevate the right heel off the mat, left knee to forehead round. Send the body weight forward, press into the hands, round the upper back. Send the left leg back. Left knee outside the left tricep, push up. Good, send it back. Left knee, right tricep, tap it to the outside, push up. Send it back. Left knee to forehead. Doing those 3 knee thrusters, so lower the knee, press away, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Step the left foot forward, high crescent lunge, sweep the arms up. Good, strong arms here. It's important to be able to be independent, be able to carry things yourself, do things yourself. It's good to be strong. Draw the belly in, reach up, press the back of the right knee out, heel stacked over the toes. Send the right arm forward, left arm back, gaze towards left thumb. Find that twist, reaching the arms in opposite directions. Left hand to the back leg, right arm reaches behind you. Right hand comes down, left arm goes high, gaze towards left thumb. Draw those circles with the left arm, warming up the shoulder. Switch out the direction. Send the left arm high, gaze towards thumb. Then step the left foot back to meet the right foot, finding that Vasisthasana side plank. So again, you can drop that right knee, keep the feet stacked, or lift up this left leg. Gaze towards left thumb, belly is in. Taking this left hand, wrapping it under the body, tapping the back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the left hand down to the mat, finding that high straight arm plank. Hold here. Press into the hands, round the upper back. Lower the forearms down to the mat, forearm plank. So tapping right knee towards right tricep and send it back. Left knee, left tricep and back. Tap right, left, right, left. Keeping the belly in, hips are low. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it in, dolphin. You can do it. Stay strong. Breathe. Gaze towards belly button. Finding those 5 dolphin dives. So bring the gaze forward, tap nose towards thumbs, and bring it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press into the palms, straighten the elbows, down dog. Nice work. Send the right leg high. Step the right foot forward, lower the left heel down, warrior 1, sweep the arms up. Belly is in, pressing that left hip towards the front of the mat. Cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades, lean back. Reach the arms up. Open it up, warrior 2. So turn the triceps on. Notice that they're relaxed. Reach to opposite ends of the room or wherever you are at. Sit low in the hips. Flip the front palm, reverse. Cartwheel the arms down. Step the right foot back and hold it, elevate it. So a single leg high plank. Take a chaturanga. Press back up, keeping that right leg lifted. Lower, lift, lower, lift. One more, lower. Lifts in the right leg high, 3-legged dog. Step the right foot forward, low crescent. Lower the left knee down, sweep the arms up. Shift back, runner stretch. Flex the right toes towards the face. Hands can stay elevated. You can ground them beside the body. Good. Shift forward. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, meeting in a high crescent lunge. Belly is in tight. Hover the belly over the thigh. Reach the arms forward. Bend the left knee. Press off, warrior 3. Keep the arms extended. You can do it. Good. Keep reaching those arms forward. Turn the arms on. Use the strength from the back body here. Hands to heart center. Open it up, half moon. Right hand comes down, left arm goes high. Turn the right quad on, kick through the left heel, draw the belly in. Keep reaching the left hand up. Maybe you feel that right arm start to hover above the floor, above the mat. Eventually right hand to heart center. Bend the right knee, lower the left foot down. Cartwheel the arms open, warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reverse, keep reaching back. Cartwheel the arms down. Float the right foot back, move through one-legged chaturanga. Inhale through your up dog. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Breathe. Gaze towards the belly button, press into the hands. Let this be your bit of respite here. Send the left leg high. Left foot steps forward. Warrior 1. Sweep the arms up. Belly in. Cactus the arms, lean back, gaze up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Rise back up. Open it up, warrior 2. Draw the belly in. Flip the front palm, reverse. Cartwheel the arms down. Step the left foot back. Hold it here. Doing 5 chaturanga push-ups for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send the left leg high. Step the left foot forward, high crescent lunge. Sweep the arms up. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, lift up. Cactus the arms, squeeze. Shift back, runner stretch. Keep the hands grounded or elevate them behind you. Shift forward. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, meeting back in that high crescent lunge. Belly's in. Hover the belly over the thigh. Reach the arms forward. Bend the right knee. Press off. Warrior 3. Keep the arms extended out in front. You want to keep that load heavy. Challenge yourself here. Good. Keep reaching back. Bend the left knee, step it back. High crescent lunge, cactus, lean back. Reach the arms forward, plant the hands, step the right foot back, hold. Drop to the forearms, forearm plank. Press the backs of the knees out. Press up, high straight arm plank. Drop to the forearms, forearm plank. So doing these little ladders, press up, high straight arm plank. So alternate the hand that you press back up with. So if you pressed up the left hand, now press up with right hand. Come back down, press up left hand if you did right hand last time. So up and down the ladder. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift the body weight forward so you're in your high straight arm plank. Chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bring the gaze forward, hop the feet up to meet the hands, and then bring the feet out wide to the width of the mat, Malasana. So it's not an arm workout if we don't practice an arm balance. So let's practice our crow pose. Plant the hands, gaze forward. So all the times when we shift the body weight forward, like knee to forehead, that's when we really use it in our inversions, because we're shifting our weight forward. So we grip the fingertips into the mat. We have to shift forward to find that balance, that little fulcrum point. So I like to bring my feet close together, come high on the tiptoes, knees towards the armpits. Because if you're down here, you don't really have that far to go, and then you end up sliding down. But if you're up here, knees come towards armpits, gaze forward, shift forward, grip those fingertips into the mat, lift the feet up, press into the hands. So shooting our legs back on the one, however you get in a chaturanga. Let's meet there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoot it back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice work. Gaze forward, hop the feet through. Find your seat. Extend the legs out in front of you. Sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Let's bend the left knee, step it over the right thigh. Left hand comes behind you, lift up through the right arm. Bring the right elbow on the outside of the knee. Press into that left hand. Inhale, lift up, exhale, twist back. Counter the pose, cartwheel the arms over to the right. Bow the forehead down. Good. If we want to practice a little baby grasshopper, we bring the left hand to this pinky toe edge of the foot. Right hand plants towards the right hip. You lean back and then you press into this left foot. Roll forward, lift the hips, kick the right foot out. Good. Come back to the seat. Bend up the right knee. Plant the hands behind you. Fingers point towards the top of the mat. Press the chest towards the shin or ankle. Walk the right foot out, press into the right foot, lift the hips up, let the head go. So just doing some little tricep dips here. So triceps work as you bend and then lift the hips up. Bend, lift. Good. Try to keep those elbows tight behind you rather than flaring out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower the left foot down, lower the hips down. Extend the legs out, sweep the arms overhead. Fold forward. Inhale, come up. This time bend the right knee, step it over the right leg. Right hand plants behind you, lift up through the left arm. twist. Left elbow on the outside of the knee, right hand behind you, gaze over right shoulder. Cartwheel the arms over to the left, bow the body, forehead comes down. Rise up. So bend up the left knee, fingers point towards, oh wait, forgot our baby grasshopper. Left hand down, right hand goes towards pinky toe. So you roll back, lift up, press into that right foot, kick the leg out. Good, it really feels good on the back body. You just stretch out. Come back down. All right, now we can bend up the left knee. Fingers point forward, press chest towards shin. Walk the left foot out, lift the hips up for that reverse table with the figure 4. Adding our little tricep dips. So bend the elbows, lift the hips. Keep the core engaged. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Release the right leg out. Sweep the arms overhead. Fold forward. Rise up. So crossing the legs, working some Tolasana lifts. So if you are lotus friendly, you can find a lotus. If not, just find any cross-legged position that feels good. So we're working to press into the hands, working our pelvic floor here, so it's that low body. If you like to use blocks, you can put them under the hands on the sides of the body to help you lift up a little bit easier. So you'll take an inhale, contract your pelvic floor, your abdomen, and on the inhale, you'll press into the hands to work to lift the hips. Even if your hips don't lift up, that pressing action, that activation of the pelvic floor is great work. So on your inhale, lift. Lift those hips up. Keep pressing into the hands, belly in, and lower. Take a breath. Inhale, lift up. Breathe, hold. Exhale, lower. Once more, lift up. We're holding this one, adding little crunches. Inhale, lift, and then just crunching those knees up, up, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got a little wobbly there. Let's release the legs. Keep the knees bent, plant the feet, extend the arms, slowly roll down the spine. Hug the knees into the chest. Keep the feet like Utkatasana, so a bend in the knees, 90 degrees. Hands come behind the head, and we're tapping the elbows up to meet the knees, keeping the feet flexed, and then just tap the heels to the mat. Lift up, crunch, tap, and lower. Lift, tap, lower. And when you lift the knees towards the elbows, try to get a little lift with the hips as well. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the feet down, windshield wiper the knees side to side. Let's find some little bicycles, hands behind the head. Tap right elbow to left knee and then switch. Switch, switch, switch. Anchor that low back down into the mat. Alternate. Keep pedaling. It's not even just kicking the leg out, but you're also drawing it in fiercely. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in. Plant the feet on the mat. Press into the feet. Lift the hips up. Interlace the fingers underneath the body for a bridge pose. Start to shimmy the shoulder blades underneath the body as you rock right, left, right, left. Press the fist package into the mat. Squeeze the glutes. Lift the hips. Staying right here in this bridge pose, or if you have a full wheel in your practice, you can plant the hands over the shoulders. Press into the hands. Press into the feet. Lift up. If you're comfortable in that full wheel, let's add our little push-ups. So you bend the elbows, tap the crown of the head to the mat, and press up. Good. Wherever you're at, keep holding, keep lifting, keep squeezing. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down to the mat. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Extend the legs up towards the sky. Reach the arms up towards the feet. Roll out the wrists. Maybe interlace the fingers. Press the palms out. We did a lot of work on the hands today. Hug the knees into the chest. Let's hug the right knee in. Extend the left leg long. Draw the right knee over to the left. Gaze right. Come back through center. Hug the knees in. Keep the left knee in. Extend the right leg out. Draw left knee over to the right. Gaze left. Come back through center. Hug both knees into the chest. Arms around knees. Chin to chest. Forehead to the knees. As you inhale, squeeze the body in tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Then let it go. Savasana. Side out here. Let the body go. Let the body feel heavy to the floor. Let the muscles relax. Try to hold no tension through the face. Unfurl the brow, unclench the jaw, just let it all go. I'll leave you in this final Savasana. Take as much time as you need, take as much time as you have. Thank you so much for joining me today, getting our arms strong, our bodies strong, so we can take care of ourselves, take care of our loved ones, all the days of our lives. So have a beautiful rest of the day. Until we see each other again, namaste. Bye.